Hello, welcome back. In between episodes, I started on another one of my dumb projects that I like to do in my free time. This time, I'm going to be. This is probably not even going to come out when it's still relevant, but I'm going to be shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. And then on Halloween, I'm going to be not releasing them, I'm going to be trading them away. And that's what I'm been working on in my afternoons now. Actually, this probably isn't even going to come, this is probably going to come out after Halloween. I'm going to be realistic. Probably going to be after or on Halloween. But yeah. Going to be shiny hunting, trading them away. So far, I've gotten fewer Bamiskas. Still need some more before I get to the shiny hunting part of it. Eh. I don't know. Let's now finally continue the main story. We must meet with Lord Hean as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requiring that he receives us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Name. Only one I haven't checked was to see if this is even recording. Yep, it's recording properly. Well, that was quick. I was expecting to be near the town. All is well. Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed quietly, if you please.
My lord here, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord.
Meaning most likely she will be seen, as is our terrible luck. And that's
Come.
right, Pandora. A lot of terrible luck.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Suyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Thank you for delivering Gogetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but wait and watch. Now then, seeing as you come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I will not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding efforts proceeds apace. I am pleased to say we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Ian, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant Soul will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. I currently have a Pandora messing with the lights. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought the Gogetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Fujin is nowhere to be found. Defuya is nowhere to be found. Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yotsu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord, but I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the men, we would be happy to assist you. We should be glad of the help while I search without. Maybe happy you can ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. And there I was thinking I was in charge. But you have the right of it. Go on then, I will mind the house. Maybe we should leave Alphino here to help. You seek the captain. He passed by a little while ago. I was wondering if I should tell someone. As it happens, he did not look well. You see, I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him, but I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. Captain Shifuya, he was headed for the northern entrance when last I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear my call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggest as much to Mistress Alize when she came asking earlier if something amiss. Right. Now I remember what those ones are. The captain went outside. Some few bells go. I'm looking quite unwell. I'm sorry to say this. I mentioned to Lord Gogetsu, who straightaway struck out after him. I hope they will be alright. Gogetsu too. It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Edgar. Alphino and I shall hold the fort. Oh, now I remember what those other two blue quests were for. They're for the Namazu, or whatever the catfish people are called. Their Beast Tribe quest line.
By the Kami! Your Lord Ian, leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
Too late.
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. She may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
Forgiving you know is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Where's the entrance again? There it is. I thank you for your help in the search. Gogetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jufuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. Jufuya, I know, has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespoke the depth of his terror. Even now, Yotetsu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done and her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. Dozo, takoyaki, tofu, or mani. I guess we'll take the takoyaki. While you were out searching for Jufuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sought over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsatsu or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advanced at speed and appears bound for Castrum Luminous. I mean to go there and ascertain their intents. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yagiri, Edgar, can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Alize and I would fain play our parts as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the land of our friends and allies. We would be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakuru, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well, we shall depart at once. Do take care. What do you mean, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Edgar and Yugiri. Well, guard duty and not a breath of protest. Now I've seen it all. To Castrum of Lumis, then let us find out where the Empire's what the Empire's game is. It's all the way down there. Oh no, wait a minute. Huh? It appears we have another blue quest. Oh, just because I'm up here, might as well grab these landmarks. don't think I've ever actually been over here. What's over here? This looks like there's this hornbell and sprites over here. And I'll grab the one that's by the mercantile docks and then go do the main quest. I'll continue the main quest. They secure whatever our visitors' purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. Craft should come into view at any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum. Oh, they set the ship on fire, by the looks of it.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Accidentally fires an anti-air cannon at them instead. That does not look comfortable to be riding in.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sas Brutus, ambassador plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself. not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Dorma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
I don't like that noise. This does not look comfortable to ride in. Especially considering that this front part just constantly goes up and down. From how much it's shaking. Ordena's magnificent victory, given our nation's troubled history. We did not expect such hospitality. I say I do not stand in the presence of the fabled Econ Slayer. What an honor. Peace after all they've done. Never have the words rung more hollow. We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Gary, play go on ahead to the Izuka Manor docks and see that the ferries are ready. Actually, can you see their ship in the sky? Oh, yeah, it's right there. Oh, that's the wrong direction. I'll go there by flight instead of using the ferries. Gordian and I will accompany the Imperial dignitaries on the first ferry. When you are ready, speak with the boatman and join us on the other side. Well, the boatman has a blue quest for us. I wonder if it's going to be storming at the Enclave. Storm's not on the horizon, it's already here. I see some 1, 2, 3, 10 cards. Yeah, for the longest time, this area was the hardest for me to get to. Until I realized I could get here easily with the teleport spell. Instead of using the map. Okay, that's what, 2 out of the 4 I need to attend to. Eh? What are you guys doing here? Card game. I just realized he has 2 level 5s. I forget what card he gives you when you beat him. Yeah, now that's everything tuned to here. See what Hakuru and the others say. Thanks to Master Alphino and Mr. Salazar's assurance, the people are reacting calmly to Imperial presence. So it's to be a peace negotiation. I'm curious to see what the ambassador brings to the discussion table. Presidents took the news of the Imperial delegations well enough. It should be business as usual. There you are, Edgar. So first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say I am quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in the time. We even have an Aetheryte now, courtesy of the Onishiro. Be sure and attune to it, would you? Once it has the Warrior's Light seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing. But on to the matter at hand, the ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiation. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stands united. I am not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking with, for the Scions, Alphino and Alize will also be there. You need only eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. It promises to be a dull affair, to be sure, but you have survived far worse. When you are ready, come and join me at my humble abode. The Keegan, the guardsman, will see you in. Gordian is suspecting you. May I show you in? Really? No cushions?
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
I don't know if I should feel uncomfortable that everybody sits how I'm currently sitting in my chair. Except for Alize.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection.
Technically, they've never summoned a primal. The primal kind of summoned itself. Yeah.
Yet even now, there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, There is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I did not... I still don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had not to give by divulging the details of their initial diversions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of Yotsuyu left me ill at ease. It made him grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might still be a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. What brings me to the matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphino, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though, it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless, with so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in Imperial camps. I cannot well turn my backs on a chance to secure their restoration. Only the calm you know what I will be afforded another. But here we continue. Shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. I was just about to show myself out, as it happens. Come on, Edgar. Let's leave Alphino to dispense his copious knowledge. Someone is still sore from being made to watch at Sakaguzuki. Come on and keep Alize company. We are safe enough for now. Chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth, Edgar. There's no weapon, though no weapons are drawn in negotiations unless battle, and the stakes can be every bit as high. One misplaced word and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head, and I'll be the first to admit that's not me. So we're left with the eternal question, what to do while they prattle on. I know what we're going to be doing, and in the next episode, we shall be doing that blue quest over there. Till then.